look at what ISIS is doing and saying, this is beyond criminal, something has to be done. But it's highly controversial for a group like Anonymous to try and take them on online or otherwise, isn't it?
Yeah, as I was watching that press conference in Prescott, Arizona about Kayla Mueller, I thought, boy, anybody sitting at home might think that it's great news that Anonymous is going after ISIS. Do whatever they can do, they might think. But Anonymous is claiming that they took down almost 800 ISIS accounts, what they deem to be ISIS accounts, on Twitter and Facebook. And on the one hand, that might sound positive, but do we really want to put our trust in a hacking group that has done things that many people consider to be very negative? Do we want them to be the cyber vigilantes taking down content all across the web? I think that might be a very dangerous power to give them because, of course, they don't have to answer to the public. They don't have to answer to stockholders the way that Twitter and Facebook might. But it does come in the wake of a leaked memo from Dick Costolo saying the following. He's, of course, the CEO of Twitter. And he said, quote, "I'm frankly ashamed of how poorly we've dealt with this issue during my tenure as CEO. It's absurd. There's no excuse for it. I take full responsibility for not being more aggressive on this front. It's nobody else's fault but mine. And it's embarrassing." Now, to be clear, he was answering a question, this is a leaked internal memo, about dealing with bullies and trolls on Twitter. So my question when I read this was, if they can't deal with bullies and trolls, how are they going to deal with the terrorists?
Yeah, and you wonder what is their place in all this. I was speaking with Canadian researchers at iBravo. They are tracking ISIS online. They say that, in fact, Twitter in recent weeks, but they really do a shout out to Facebook, saying they've been incredibly successful. Samuel, social media is an arsenal. It's a weapon in the arsenal of ISIS. Do you have confidence that these companies do have the power and the will, quite frankly, to do something about it?
Well, I don't have confidence, quite frankly, in their power to do it, especially based after that quote that we just saw with Dick Costolo. Now, to Facebook, I think Twitter might want to take a page out of Facebook's book in this case, because Facebook, we've seen, according to the experts who monitor this very closely, have been very aggressive at fighting bullying online, being able to pull down the terrorist content. So they need to invest more and have more people. Twitter needs to invest more and have more people the way that Facebook does.
Vendredi 13 novembre 2015, notre pays, la France, fut attaqué à Paris vers 22 h par de multiples attentats terroristes revendiqués par vous, l'État islamique. Ces attentats ne peuvent pas rester impunis. C'est pourquoi les Anonymous du monde entier vont vous traquer. Oui, vous les vermines qui tuent les pauvres innocents. Oui, nous allons vous traquer. Comme nous avons pu le faire depuis les attentats de Charlie Hebdo. Attendez-vous donc à une réaction massive d'Anonymous. Sachez que nous vous trouverons et que nous ne lâcherons rien. Nous allons lancer l'opération la plus importante jamais réalisée contre vous. Attendez-vous à de très nombreuses cyberattaques. La guerre est déclenchée. Préparez-vous. Le peuple français est plus fort que tout, et se relèvera de cette atrocité, encore plus fort, sachez-le. Anonymous présente encore ses condoléances aux familles des victimes. Nous sommes Anonymous, nous sommes légion, nous ne pardonnons pas, nous n'oublions pas, attendez-vous à nous.